If you have Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, this is a look at the energies around you for the week ahead in 3 distinct areas. We're going to start with work, career, finances, education, your daily life. We're going to look at love and relationships, and then we're going to finish with kind of a spiritual overview or just a summary. Okay, so we'll start with your career or your day-to-day living, day-to-day life. See what the energy is for you. So you are showing up as this very abundant solo person. Now this might be, you might work with many people, you might be in a business partnership, but you are doing really well here. This is what this card indicates. In your work, your career, you're feeling really good and confident. Confident also in your abilities. The pentacles are also your talents and abilities, your skills. So, you're showing up really well here. There is something though that you look to be really keen to get away from. There is something to say goodbye to or leave behind or even just get out of Dodge. It feels like I want to quit something, some situation that is no longer serving you. You feel stuck in, you want to leave all of that behind. And now you're kind of faced with all these choices. Well, I have all these skills. I've got all this money in the bank maybe, or who knows, you've got a lot of possibilities or options, and it's you looking at them all going, I wonder which one I should choose. So there does seem to be a gift that the universe is bringing you, and this is a fresh start kind of feel to it. Let's see what else is coming up. So you are showing up as stable, as ready to survey your options and ready for your next act is what it feels like. Yeah, adjustments are required here. So there is something that you need to leave behind, and it feels as though you're not really sure which way to go, which way to jump. The universe is urging you to look after yourself until the way becomes clear. It feels like it's not just here yet, your next steps. But you're kind of on this verge. It's like the bird that's jumped out of the nest and is kind of flying. It really wants to jump, and it knows the time is coming near, but just not quite yet. But you might have left something behind already and you are waiting. But do not fear, there is a gift ahead for you. Now, some of you may feel this is part of some very special or sacred purpose, some kind of initiation that you've had to go through. There might be some ancestral legacy here, maybe something from your family history. Maybe you finally conquered some kind of deep-seated fear or behavior. Let me find out more about this. What do fire signs need to know about these changes? Especially this sort of waiting for things to transpire. It's that horrible moment when you've let go of one trapeze and the other trapeze hasn't shown up yet. You're just kind of in midair, waiting for that trapeze. Yeah, so you are showing up as a wounded warrior here. You've done a lot of work. You've been through a lot, but you are still standing and you are ready. You're just like, fuck it, I'm still here. There is a big change indicated, and that is really completing an old cycle. You really have conquered your demons in a way. Especially maybe relating to childhood. There is something really ancestral about this. So yeah, this is closing out a cycle. You should be so proud of yourself. So do not fear the next steps along the way, because this is the beginning of a whole new cycle for you. There might be a water sign, feminine energy involved here. Queen of Cups could be Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or just a very warm, very emotional, feminine energy. It doesn't have to be a woman. Somebody that feels very nurturing for you. They might have a role to play. Or this could be you finding your inner nurturing that gives you this sort of confidence here about knowing things are going to be all right. Because when the 8 of Cups are here, that is always a sign that you are doing the right thing, to leave behind things that previously you found really fulfilling, but fulfill you no longer. Like the cups became kind of poisoned chalices, and you cannot keep drinking out of them because oh, this is not what it used to be. And this is the energy of like getting out of Dodge really quickly without, well, she's doing a backward glance, but for your own protection, taking yourself out of the mix of a toxic situation. And so you know that this is all working in your favor. And even though you can't see what's next, this new cycle is going to be worthwhile. You are doing the right thing. And you'll have support. Venus there, bringing a lot of love into your friend group, your 11th house. So this says detachment, just because of Aquarius, the 11th house sign being famously detached. But I'm not getting that in this. 11th house is hopes and wishes. So bring a lot of love and art to your hopes and wishes. Really focus on those in a beautiful way. Visualize what you would like your new future to be. And know that it can be full of art, music, love, fun, money, all the good Venus things. It can be the good life. So really focus your vision, your hopes and wishes on that, and know that you are going to have the support of very beneficial friends who bring you a lot of love and who care for you. Okay, so that was your overall kind of situation, your daily situation, your work, your career. I'm going to grab a fresh deck now. So we're playing with a full deck, and let's look at your love, romance, also your emotional state within yourself, it could be. So just depending on your own situation. So fire signs, what is the overall energy? Well, there could be an apology or some message of warmth or love or support coming in. So somebody could express a bit of interest in you. Or maybe this is you reaching out emotionally to somebody else. This can be water sign energy, which you had before. This is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Pages are usually about messages, communication. So you might just get an outpouring of love and support in some way this week, or maybe just from one person. It feels like more than one person. This feels like a whole gang pouring love into you, because they can sort of sense that you are kind of patiently waiting for things to pan out, and you've been on your own quite a bit, or you've withdrawn yourself, but there is a lot of support externally for you. So this doesn't really feel like a current relationship, although there may be a way to figure out these energies for yourself. Hermit also can be someone from your past who comes back around. Wow, there's a lot of love here, a lot of water sign energy. Now we've got the King of Cups showing up. We had the Queen of Cups in your daily life. Now we've got the King of Cups over here. So this really says to me that you are on the verge of real emotional stability, satisfaction, a place of supreme emotional calmness. Now you may not believe that, because at the moment you are really needing to guard your own peace because there is a lot of inner turmoil. Or maybe the turmoil is external to you as a couple, and as a couple you are struggling to find your own peace, or making an effort to make sure you cut yourselves off from any external kind of argy-bargy and keep your peace. But there is a lot of stability here, and a lot of genuine love, a lot of very solid love. It could be masculine energy coming in, again, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It doesn't have to be, could just be somebody very emotional. Or again, this could be you reaching this new level of emotional certainty and calmness within yourself. Just a place of beautiful equilibrium, if you like. Okay, so lean away from the Emperor energy. That is being the boss, driving things along and expecting, to call the shots. What are some of the keywords here? Respect, leadership, father figure, structure, authority, discipline, stability and control. So also, if you're used to keeping yourself under quite a bit of control, it might be time to loosen the reins. Stop being such a sort of a boss figure to your own emotions here. Let the grip go a little bit here. But also, don't try and push through your agenda too quickly. But there are beautiful manifestations here. Lean towards the magician energy of making things happen. It's sort of like a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and we create a recipe that turns into something amazing, rather than issuing orders and make it happen. This is collaborative. This is collaborating with the universe to bring something about by using a little bit of cups, which is emotions, a little bit of wands, which is passion, a little bit of swords, which is ideas and inspiration and clarity and thought, and a little bit of pentacle, which is a little bit of security, stability, a bit of earnestness. So those things all mix together to give you the magic to make shit happen. So that is energy to lean towards. I love that for you. So that was love and romance and your emotional life. Okay, fire signs, overall energy for the week ahead, or any kind of topic that hasn't already been covered that the universe wants you to know about. Okay, we've got Swords energy out. Queen of Swords and Page of Swords. Now, Queen of Swords can be a bit icy. This is feminine energy. Could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Someone quite cool and detached. Maybe a bit scary. And Page of Swords energy can be a difficult conversation. Some people do call it internet spying, so sort of stalking, light stalking online. But it feels like a difficult conversation with someone, or maybe just difficult realizations about yourself, especially if you have been cut off from your emotions. Okay, this looks like a fractured situation and a painful situation. So maybe this week there is a painful conversation to be had with someone who is a bit chilly towards you, who you might be estranged from. That's because something really unexpected happened that caused a collapse. Everything shattered. It was very unexpected, and there was a lot of pain, somebody walking away there, and actually having to go within and be a hermit and really, go within. And so this is an interesting period where you're at a decision point, maybe unwilling to look at the truth, unwilling. So this is the kind of being in denial, knowing there's an issue and not being willing to deal with it. Knowing that you soon will have to face the truth, and kind of dragging your heels about it, not really wanting to take the blindfold off and see what kind of scary thing you're dealing with here. So what does the universe want you to know about that? This is interesting energy to come out of the blue here. Wow, there's a lot of pain here. This is heartbreak and separation. This is real sorrow over a situation that ended badly. And here we have what seems to be a token gesture of goodwill, maybe on the back of that situation. Let's grab cards from this deck to take a closer look here. So somebody's sort of coming back in with a bit of an offer. Maybe this is this painful conversation with the Page of Swords here. Mars in the 11th house. This could be a friendship situation. Mars, of course, not only the planet of action, but the planet of anger in your 11th house of your friend group. Also your hopes and wishes. But it seems like a friendship thing, to be perfectly honest. And you are being guided here to put yourself first. Show a lot of love towards yourself. This says lust, but really that's just because Venus is in Aries, the first house there, and Venus in Aries doesn't like to wait for anything. I know, because I have that placement. But I'm seeing this as Venus in your first house of yourself, how you put yourself forward into the world, how others see you, how you look. So Venus is there bringing you a lot of love and good feeling, and if other people aren't giving that to you, give it to yourself. You might have had a glow up. What is the energy? What are you supposed to do with this? What's this guidance here? Energy to lean away from and energy to lean towards. Well, put yourself first, Venus in the first house, because you are being urged to lean away from reconciliation or joining forces, a partnership there. That's the Lovers card. So lean away from the connection, harmony. unity. It feels like the advice you'd give to someone who received a really dud apology or no apology. Just a, hey, do you want to hang out? So don't be in a hurry to just welcome someone back in. Instead, lean towards the Tower again, this time in reverse. Lean towards apathy. Let the Tower fall. The Tower has fallen, so lean towards acknowledging that. This says fear of change. Lean towards fear of change. So lean towards, don't change your mind. This says here the moment has already passed. So lean towards that kind of understanding that this thing could be broken, and whatever is just happening, whatever this token gesture is, isn't enough to start the repair process. Energy to lean towards. I want one more for some reason, I don't know why. Okay, so I don't know if this is energy to lean towards, but the King of Swords in reverse here is not a very trustworthy character. This is air sign energy in a very masculine energy, whether they're male or female. So that could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is irrational, dictator, controlling, cold, ruthless, dishonest. So there is that warning there. I don't think this was energy to lean towards or away from. I think this is a bit of a warning that someone is kind of not acting from their heart, let's just say, or even their genuine feelings. There's something manipulative here about this reaching out. So it's like, what's in it for them? I'm going to this deck now because I'm colour me intrigued. I mean, I have Aries Moon and Aries Venus, so you know, I'm in this too. Selfish. Even give and take might be lacking, but maybe this is the thing to look out for. Is this person capable of even give and take? Because this is actually not even give and take. This is somebody giving a breadcrumb. So that is something to watch out for. And either they're at a distance, or you've just grown so far apart now that they are far away. They're far away from you emotionally. They're far away from your life direction. So is there even give and take? That seems to be the question here. And that just seems to be more in keeping here with this King of Swords in reverse. Yeah, it could even be an ex coming around. It may not be friendships. It might be an ex coming back to have another breadcrumb, to throw another breadcrumb down to see if you bite. Take care with that biting. The universe is saying, do not be in a hurry to join forces with this person, with the lovers. Lean away from that. Lean towards kind of the moment's past. You know it, they know it. They have high hopes, but they know it. Okay, that was a weird note to end on. If you'd like your own personal reading, go to my website, abundancelovejoy.com. And you can also sign up to my free 33-day Joy and Abundance course. It's just an email a day for 33 days. It's absolutely free. Nothing to buy, nothing to do. Just read an inspiring, hopefully, email that was channeled to me that is meant to bring abundance. So check that out if you feel called. But meanwhile, this is Sarah wishing you much abundance, love, and joy for the week ahead and beyond.